Join me as I explore the heart of Jerusalem while facing the raging wildfires that have taken over the city. The wildfires in Israel, particularly in and around Jerusalem, have become a critical concern over the past few days. Massive fires have engulfed areas around the city, causing widespread destruction and concern among residents and international communities alike. This event is significant not only because of the immediate danger. It poses to life and property, but also due to its rarity in this region. Jerusalem, known for its historical and religious significance, is now battling a disaster that tests its resilience. Climate conditions have played a significant role in the spread of these wildfires. Israel has been experiencing high temperatures, low humidity,
¿Quién fue el puñetas que quemó el cerro, hombre? ¡Aliviánate! ¡Chaval, puñeta! ¡Quémense el culo mejor!
and strong winds, creating a tinderbox situation.
Yes.
Human factors also come into play, as fires can sometimes be traced back to negligence or deliberate actions.
That's the
The combination of these factors has made firefighting
I wanna say not more than a mile away from us.
challenging. The region's dry vegetation, coupled with the heat wave that has been affecting the area, has provided fuels for the fires to grow rapidly. The areas affected by these wildfires include not just the outskirts that are dangerously close to populated regions, prompting evacuations and heightened alertness among the local population. Firefighters from Israel and supporting teams from around the world have been working tirelessly to combat the flames. Their efforts have been focused on containing the fires, protecting residential areas, and ensuring the safety of both people and wildlife. The impact on the community has been significant, with air quality deteriorating and residents advised to stay indoors. The local wildlife is also suffering, with natural habitats being destroyed. The situation on the ground is dire, with flames reaching close to residential areas. Firefighters have been battling the blaze under extreme conditions. The efforts have been extensive, involving aerial support and ground teams working around the clock. Despite these efforts, the fires continue to pose a significant threat. The community's resilience is being tested as they face this unprecedented challenge. One eyewitness described the scene as nothing short of apocalyptic, with families rushing to evacuate as the fire approached their homes. The emotional toll on residents and responders is immense, with many expressing their fear and helplessness in the face of such a powerful and the importance of preparedness, the causes from climate change to human error. are complex and multifaceted. The response has been robust, with firefighters and support teams working under extreme conditions. Massive wildfires are sweeping across Jerusalem, leaving a trail of destruction and chaos in their wake. The city, known for its rich history and vibrant culture, is now battling a fierce inferno that's threatening homes, wildlife, and the very fabric of the community. This event is significant not just because of the immediate danger it poses, but also due to its potential long term impact on the environment and the people who call Jerusalem home. Climate change has played a significant role in the spread of these wildfires. Rising temperatures and changing precipitation patterns have created a tinderbox of dry conditions, making it easier for fires to start and spread. Human factors such as careless disposal of cigarettes or intentional arson have also contributed to the outbreak of these fires. The combination of strong winds and dry landscapes has turned what could have been a manageable situation into a raging disaster. Furthermore, the region's unique geography, with its hills and valleys, is making it difficult for firefighters to access and contain the fires. The areas affected by the wildfires are vast, with multiple neighborhoods and outskirts of Jerusalem directly impacted. Firefighters are working tirelessly to combat the flames, with aerial support and ground crews deployed to try and bring the situation under control. The response has been swift, but the sheer scale of the disaster is testing the limits of emergency services. As the fires rage on, the community is coming together to support those displaced and affected, while also mourning the loss of wildlife habitats and green spaces. Wildfires are sweeping across Israel, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake, and Jerusalem is right in the firing line. The city and its surrounding areas are facing an unprecedented threat, with flames engulfing homes, businesses, and ancient landscapes. The situation is dire, and it's essential to understand the scale of the disaster. Climate conditions have been brutal, with scorching heat waves and dry spells exacerbating the fire risk. Human factors too have played a significant role, with many fires sparked by careless actions or accidents. The rugged terrain and strong winds have made it challenging for firefighters to contain the blazes, which have spread rapidly across the region. Emergency services have been working tirelessly to combat the inferno, but their efforts are being hindered by the sheer scale of the disaster. The effects on local communities have been devastating. Entire neighborhoods have been evacuated, leaving families to wonder if they'll ever return home. The air is thick with smoke, and the once pristine landscapes are now charred and blackened. Wildlife, too, has been severely impacted, with many species struggling to survive in a habitat that's been ravaged by fire. I've spoken to eyewitnesses who describe the scene as apocalyptic, with flames towering above the trees and ash raining down on the streets. As the fires rage on, there have been moments of heroism and bravery. One such moment came when a team of firefighters managed to rescue a family trapped in their home. Made so far is a testament to their skill and perseverance. The causes behind these devastating wildfires are multifaceted. Climate conditions have played a significant role, with rising temperatures and prolonged drought creating a tinderbox of dry vegetation ready to ignite. Human factors have also contributed to the severity of the situation, with many of these fires being sparked by human activity, whether through negligence or deliberate action. The combination of these factors has resulted in a perfect storm, making it extremely challenging for firefighters to contain the blazes. Furthermore, the topography of Jerusalem, with its hilly and often inaccessible terrain, has made it difficult for firefighting teams to access and combat the fires effectively. Climate change has exacerbated these conditions, leading to more frequent and severe wildfires globally,
That's the
and
Hollywood
Jerusalem
Hills.
is no
Just
exception.
a few,
The areas affected by
I
these
want to say not more than
wildfires
a
are
mile away from us.
widespread, with many neighborhoods and outskirts of Jerusalem directly in the path of the flames. Firefighters have been working tirelessly to protect homes and critical infrastructure, often risking their lives to battle the inferno. The impact on the community has been profound, with many residents forced to evacuate their homes and seek shelter elsewhere. The local wildlife has also been severely affected, with many animals losing their habitats and facing an uncertain future. The economic toll of these wildfires cannot be overstated, with significant damage to property and the environment. One eyewitness described the scene as nothing short of apocalyptic, with flames towering above buildings and the sound of sirens filling the air. Residents who managed to stay have been working alongside firefighters, trying to save their homes and possessions from the advancing flames. The emotional toll on those directly affected by the wildfires is immense, with many expressing fear and uncertainty about their future. Responders have also shared stories of the bravery and resilience shown by the community in the face of such adversity. Climate change and prolonged droughts have created a tinderbox of dry conditions ripe for wildfires. Temperatures soaring above average and low humidity have exacerbated the situation. Human factors, including arson and accidental ignition from cigarettes or electrical malfunctions, have also played a role in sparking these devastating fires. The combination of these elements has resulted in the perfect storm for wildfires to spread rapidly. Furthermore, strong winds have aided the fire's spread, making containment efforts extremely challenging. The wildfires in Israel, particularly in Jerusalem, have become a critical. Climate change has played a substantial role in the increasing frequency and severity of wildfires worldwide, and cigarettes or machinery, and the spread of fires through dry underbrush have also contributed to the outbreak and rapid spread of these wildfires. The areas affected by these wildfires include not just tirelessly working to contain the spread and protect populated areas. The impact on the community has been profound, with evacuations taking place and residents advised to remain indoors due to hazardous air quality. The local wildlife has also been significantly affected, with many animals displaced or killed in the fires. Eyewitnesses described the scene as nothing short of apocalyptic. One resident recounted having to flee their home with only minutes to spare, watching in horror as the flames engulfed their neighborhood. The emotional toll on residents and responders alike has been high, with many expressing a sense of helplessness against the sheer force of nature. Despite the challenges, the community has come together, showing remarkable resilience and solidarity in the face of disaster. Jerusalem, a city of ancient history and spiritual significance, is currently battling an unprecedented crisis. Massive wildfires have engulfed parts of the city, leaving a trail of destruction and chaos. The situation demands our immediate attention, not just because of its immediate impact, but also due to its long-term implications on the environment and the community. Climate change has been a significant contributor to the increasing frequency and severity of wildfires worldwide, and Israel is no exception. The region has been experiencing the combination of strong winds and dry conditions has allowed the fires to spread rapidly, overwhelming local firefighting efforts. Furthermore, the rugged terrain of Jerusalem has made it difficult for firefighters to access and contain the blaze. The fires have ravaged through several areas around Jerusalem, forcing evacuations and displacing countless residents. Firefighters from across the country have been deployed to combat the blaze, working tirelessly to contain the fire and prevent it from spreading further. The community has come together to support those affected, offering shelter and aid to those displaced. The impact on wildlife has also been significant, with many animals losing their habitats and facing an uncertain future. One resident who witnessed the fire firsthand shared a harrowing account of the moment the flames approached her home. She described the sound of sirens blaring, the smell of smoke filling the air, and the desperate attempts to protect her property. Her story is just one of many that highlight the human cost of these wildfires. A firefighter who has been battling the blaze for days spoke of the exhaustion and frustration that comes with fighting a seemingly endless battle against nature. Despite the challenges, he expressed pride in the work being done to protect the city and its people. The emotional toll on residents and responders alike is undeniable, as they face the reality of their city being overrun by flames. The areas affected by these wildfires have been extensive, with numerous homes and buildings threatened or destroyed. Firefighters have been working tirelessly to combat the flames, often under extremely challenging conditions. The impact on the community has been profound, with many residents forced to evacuate their homes and seek shelter elsewhere. The local wildlife has also been severely affected, with many animals losing their habitats and facing increased risks to their